Hello and welcome to the Aviva Premiership Round 13 predictions brought to you by DrivingMaul. Hi, I'm Paul, the guy behind DrivingMaul, and thank you very much for joining me. So the weekend kicks off with Worcester hosting Bath. Now, Bath are one of these sides that really are annoying. You never know if they're going to win or lose, really. They've been up and down. They're on a 3-game losing streak currently, but they do sit in 5th in the table and with a sort of a 6-6 record. And they're equally good at home and away. They've got 3 home wins and 3 home losses, and the same away as well. So, from a prediction point of view, they're not an easy one to pick from. Sure, in their last 3 games have included Wasps and Exeter Chiefs, so 2 hard games really for them. But also a trip on the road to Sale, and Sale are a difficult place to go. So there have been some. It was a hard run of fixtures, but they have also lost 3 on the bounce. Worcester, on the other hand, have won 3 of their last 5 games. And okay, fine. That does include Leicester Tigers, who are in a bad run. Saints, who've just sort of sacked their director of rugby and London Irish as well. So that does include 4 of the bottom 3 of the bottom 4 teams. Obviously, they're the 4th one. Even so, I'm going to back Worcester at home to win by 3. Bath on a bit of a bad run. They might be looking towards Europe next weekend, and they're just a bit unpredictable at the moment. Then we follow that with Leicester Tigers versus London Irish. Tigers on a run of 4 defeats has seen them slip down to 9th in the table. London Irish, obviously, with just that 1 win in their very first game of the season, and then 11 straight losses. So clearly, Irish on the road, you've got to go for a Leicester win, even though they are on that bad run. So they should halt their losing run. I'm backing Leicester by 10 in this one. London Irish really have had some big losses on the road. So this season, they shipped 30 points to Exeter, another 29 points to Sale Sharks, another 30 points to Saracens. Gloucester put 24 points on them. Worcester even put 15 on. Had a margin of 24 points and Worcester a margin of 15 points. So I'm backing Leicester by 10 at least in this one. Then we head up north for Sale Sharks versus Harlequins. Now both these sides basically are teams that win at home and lose on the road. So for that combination, you go for the home team. Sale Sharks by 7 in this one, which will see them probably climb above Quins in the table. Next, Northampton Saints hosts Gloucester. Saints now on a run of 7 defeats, losing by 29 points to Harlequins last weekend after losing by 21 points to Chiefs the weekend before. It really is dire straits for them at the moment. So Gloucester on a good run. They've only lost 1 in their last 7 games, and that was to Wasps on the road, who are a resurgent side. So you've got to say Gloucester are in with a good shout here, and I'm going to back Gloucester by 7 to get a good away win. Heading on into Sunday, Falcons host Exeter Chiefs. Falcons have got themselves on a good run. They've won 3 games on the bounce, but that has included Harlequins on the road, London Irish and Saints. So three sides. And Quins on the road are a poor side, and the other 2 are in the bottom 3. So yes, it has seen Newcastle climbing back into the top half of the table, but still they're hosting Exeter this weekend. Top of the table by 10 points. They've won 10 out of the 12 games. Exeter by 7 for me in this one. And then the clash of the round. 3rd place Wasps hosting 2nd place Saracens. This one should be a cracker. I mean, Wasps started the season obviously well with 2 wins, but then they had those 4 losses on the trot, and you thought what was going on with them. But they've turned things round, and they have won 6 on the bounce. And okay, they only beat London Irish by 4, they only beat Bath by 5, but those wins were on the road. At home, they've picked up some pretty good wins. Beat Gloucester by 25 points, who sit in 4th. Beat Newcastle Falcons by 30 points. So they are doing. So they are a much improved side. Saracens have managed to hold that really poor run with 2 wins. But again, if you look at who they've beaten, which is Leicester Tigers and Worcester Warriors, we're talking 9th and 11th in the table. So we're not talking big guns by any stretch of the imagination. Sure, when they were losing games, they weren't by big margins. They lost to Quins by 1 point, and they lost to Exeter Chiefs by 2. So I'm expecting this one to be close, but I'm going to back Wasps to win this one by 3. I've put out a Twitter poll, so have a quick look on at DrivingMaul and let me know your view there. Always up for a good old rugby chats. Please put comments below or talk to me, as I say, on Twitter at DrivingMaul. Thanks a lot, and catch you all next week.